Good evening, distinguished guests. And a very special good evening to the honorees of the 45th Annual USO Korea 6-Star Salute Gala. Join me in a special I am Lieutenant General Chun, and now you know more about me than my sons or my 5 dogs. So thank you. First, I want to thank the USO for allowing me to speak today. I know the competition was really stiff, and the last 2 people was me and President Park Geun-hye, and I really think that the committee was wise enough to choose me, and I'll try to give a good speech as much as possible and keep it short as well. Okay, first let me just say a couple of thank yous. More than anyone else, I would like to thank the 80 honorees tonight. As you well know, these soldiers, Marines, airmen, sailors, they're the backbone of our defense. They represent the sacrifices that you just saw in the video, and the sacrifices that is going on right now, and the sacrifices and commitment and dedication that is to come in the future. So I want to say a special thank you to them and congratulate them tonight. Also, I would be remiss if I did not mention the fact that among the 160 USO chapters in the world, this is the only chapter that invites their host nation's guests. So tonight we have 39 US, 39 Korean, and 2 from the United Nations. This is the only chapter in the entire world that does that. I think it is a good representation of how strong and unique this alliance is. Secondly, I want to thank the sponsors here tonight. I think you are as much of a hero as the honorees. The USO, for about 4 years, was non-existent, from 1947 to 1951. And the main reason was because we did not have sponsors. And so it's a good example of what would happen if we did not have you tonight. So thank you for your time and for your dedication, and especially for your money. So hopefully next year all of you will come back, and Greg, we should try to find a bigger place and raise the cost of the table so we can get some money. Third, I want to thank the distinguished guests and the DBs here tonight, because I know you are all busy, that you have many other commitments, but you act as a magnet so that this kind of event is possible. And through your commitment and dedication to such an event, we're able to do this, and we're doing something that is really good. So I really want to thank the DBs here tonight. So congratulations everyone for representing our nation's pride, and thank you for sponsoring this event. As you know, the USO was established in 1941. President Roosevelt asked the good people of America to chip in and form the USO, and many people answered the call. When a soldier was on leave, he could go somewhere and get some decent food and a place to relax, and that's what the USO is all about, and that's how it came. It's a non-profit organization. It's something that everybody does out of the kindness of their heart. These enlightened civic leaders answered the call, and this benefited millions of people, millions of soldiers around the world. And the Korean chapter started in 1951. And many famous actors, singers came to Korea during the war to support the Korean War. And in 1970, the 6-Star Salute started in Korea. And as you well know, the purpose of this event is to honor our troops and pay tribute to their daily sacrifice. Now, the star has been a symbol of generalship and leadership for many years. In fact, it started with the Greeks. The word star itself comes from the Greek word stro, and it means to scatter or to spread. And from that stro comes the word strategy and to conduct operations. So the meaning of star and the symbol of star, as well as that whole concept, has a close relationship with generalship and leadership. Even the word star itself comes from stro, and it means that in the sky we see a scatter of light, and that's where the word star came. Now, nobody really knows who started to use the star as a rank for military officers. It is believed that in the United States that George Washington, in the Wars of Independence, started using a star as a mark for generals. So the highest rank in the free world is a 4-star. The 4-star is a real general. 사성장군이 진짜 장군이야. A lieutenant general helps the 4-star general. And General Scaparrotti reminds us very often, as many times as he can get with this story. So, one good example is we see General Kim Hyun-jit, who's the 4-star, enjoying the wine, and the 3-star speaking. Anyway, that's how it goes. But tonight, we have 6 stars. There's been 5 stars before, but this 6-star concept is only for tonight, and it's been going on for many, many years. That's how important we believe our troops are. 여러분들이 그만큼 중요한 사람들이라고 생각하는 거예요. 그래서 오늘 정말 즐거운 시간을 보내시기 바랍니다. Before I close, I just want to remind everyone what the meaning of this dinner is. Although the focus is on the troops and on the sailors and the Marines and the soldiers and the airmen, in truth, it's about all of you, because all of you, with the kindness of your heart, chipped in to make this possible. So it's the 80 honorees, but because of your sponsorship, because of your time, we're able to do this. And I think that tonight is a representation of where your values are, where your heart is. And I truly feel that that is the real meaning of this dinner. And that's why I would say that this is a meaningful occasion and that's something that we can all be proud of. Before I close, my boss, no, not my wife, but Greg Phillips, told me that I had to say that the commitment, resolve, and dedication of these 80 young service members is the same that we saw back in 1950. And since then, the ROK-US alliance has stood the test of time and is today the strongest alliance known. If these young service members are called to duty tonight, they are willing to give their all in defense of this great nation. And I would just add that because of these young men and women, that we have enjoyed this day in peace. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I would just say that in closing, that on behalf of the committee, we thank you for your presence here tonight and hope that you will enjoy your meal, enjoy the show, and have a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Mr. Phillips will now present a plaque of appreciation to Lieutenant General Chun.
필립스 USO 한국 지사장께서